Hey everyone, Ms. Wares here. Today we're going to review how to label our counts as well as counting and clapping different combinations of rhythms. It's time for our rhythm remix. So check it out. First thing I'd like to do is we're going to label all of these counts. So as a reminder, our whole notes have 4 beats, half notes take up 2 beats, quarter notes 1 beat, and then eighth notes take up half of a beat. So if you have 2 eighth notes combined with that beam, 2 of them together are going to be 1 full beat. So here we go. Let's take a look at this first measure. Starts with our half notes. We're going to label it 1-2 because it takes up the first and the second beat. Then we have 2 quarter notes that's going to be 3 and 4, just like that. Next measure, we always start on beat 1. And then we have a half note, starts on beat 2, 2-3. And then we have a quarter note on beat 4, easy peasy. Next measure, we're starting off with that half note, so 1-2. And now we have 2 quarter rests. Remember, each rest is going to be labeled in parentheses. And because they're 2 separate musical symbols, they're each going to get their own set of parentheses. So it's going to be beat 3 and beat 4. Next measure, we're going back and forth. We've got 1, 2's in parentheses, 3, 4's in parentheses. All right, next line. So now we have our first whole note, and it's going to take all 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to connect them with the dash. So we're going to write it 1-2-3-4, just like that. Make sure your numbers are lining up with all of the notes on the staff, okay? Next measure starts with the quarter note. That's going to be 1. Now we have some eighth notes. You can see they're grouped in groupings of 2. So they have 1 beam that's connecting 2 different eighth notes. The first one is going to be the number. So this is going to start on beat 2. And then remember, the second eighth note is going to be the and count. And we label that with a plus sign. Same thing for beat 3. It's going to be 3 and. And then we have our quarter rest on beat 4 in parentheses. Next measure, we start off with the quarter note, 1. Half note is going to be 2-3. And then we have a pair of eighth notes. It's going to be 4 and. Our last measure, we have starting off with the eighth notes. It's going to be 1 and then quarter notes on beat 2. And then take a look. We have a half rest. We know it's a half rest because that box is on top of the line. And so that's going to take up the last 2 beats of this measure, 3-4. And it gets 1 set of parentheses because it's its own musical symbol. And that's how we label our counts. Now that we have all these labeled, it's time to count and clap these rhythms. We'll break it down 2 measures at a time. I'll go first, and then you'll join me after that. As a reminder, when we clap the start of each note, we pulse all of our longer beats, and for our rest, we go out to the side. So here we go. Here's those first 2 measures. Me first. We have our half note, followed with some quarter notes. Sounds like this. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. All right, try it with me. Tap your toe, sit up tall. And 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Awesome. Moving on to that next measure, we have some half notes and some rest. Remember, rest are out to the side, and we whisper those counts. Me first. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Try it with me. Hands together. And 1, 2, half note, go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving right along. Now we have our first whole note. Remember, we clap the start of it and then we pulse 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I'm going to do those next 2 measures for you. Check out those eighth notes. And 1, 2, me first, go. 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So quick out to that rest on beat 4. Remember, when we count our eighth notes, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So in that measure, we'll just have 2 and 3 and. Here we go. Try it with me. And 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 1, 2, and 3 and. Cool. Last 2 measures to wrap it up. We have a combinations of quarter notes, half notes, eighth notes, and rest. So watch out. Keep your eyes on the page. Me first. Follow along. And 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4. All right, try it with me. Hands ready. Tap your toe. And 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4. Yeah, try that one more time. I know it's a little trickier. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 4, and 1, and 2. Awesome job. Now it's time to go all the way through. Let's go ahead and get our drum beat going. Find that groove with your foot. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Here we go. Hands are ready. Counting and clapping all the way through. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1. 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 4, and 1, and 2. Good job. We're going to try that one more time. Keep that steady foot. Keep your eyes on the page. If you make a mistake, biggest thing is just jump right back in. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1. 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 4, and 1, and 2. Awesome job, guys. All right, and that's it for Rhythm Remix. Keep up the good work. See you next time.